us to look at deduction of wages. And this is a very common question which people will ask. Can my employer deduct my salary? That's what I want us to handle. Section 17 of the Employment Act states that an employer can also deduct your salary. However, there are guidelines as to what he can deduct. One of them could be contribution to Provident Fund, where we tell you, we will pay for you with this group. We'll pay for you 300 and you also contribute 300. Provident Fund. That one is lawful. Then we have reasonable amount for any damages done or loss or property in the possession of the employer. This one is very common with accountants. Those people who are at the cashier and in the evening you have a less of 500, but you can't account how that loss occurred. He is entitled to deduct that amount. Also, any amount paid to the employee in error as wages in excess of the amount of wage due to him or her, where maybe when they were doing the pay slip, the accountant did some errors. Then we have any deduction authorized by any written law, that is an SSF, we have SHIF, we have the housing levy, all those. We also have any amount that the employee has requested the employer in writing to deduct from his wage. For example, those of us who go and get bank loans and then you get a loan from a SACCO and you tell your employer every month you be deducting 15,000 shillings you deposit to LSK SACCO for this loan which I took. Then there is any other deduction that the minister may prescribe. All those are lawful deduction. They are provided for under Section 17 of the Employment Act. We have gratuity. And many people wonder, why should I pay gratuity? Is it a right? One thing I want to bring across is gratuity simply means saying thank you. And even in our African culture, you can't force somebody to say thank you. So employers and employees kindly note very well that where you are paying the statutory deduction, especially an SSF, then you are not entitled to pay somebody gratuity unless the contract they have signed with you has a clause that they're entitled to pay gratuity. So you have that clause, whether you are paying the statutory deductions or you are not, then you are obliged to pay them gratuity. However, if you are paying these statutory deductions and you do not have a clause stipulating that they should be given gratuity, then you are not entitled to pay them. Because I've told you, gratuity simply means to say thank you.